Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Weeks ago, I shared a video about trimming amaryllis leaves to help them rebloom. Now it's time for an update. Let's take a look at how they're doing. Most of them have at least 1 or 2 flower stalks, and I can't wait to show you these beautiful buds. Here's Amaryllis Dancing Queen, a jumbo variety with bulbs over 30 cm in circumference. These large bulbs usually produce 2 to 3 flower stalks, each carrying at least 4 flowers. I love how plump and green they look, almost like giant onions. And the best part? The bigger the bulb, the more flower stalks it can grow. See this smaller one? It's mature enough for its first bloom. Meanwhile, the mother bulb is already producing some baby bulbs around it. Now check out these hybrids. I cross-pollinated a single-flowered amaryllis with a double-flower one and started growing these from seed in early 2023. In warm climates, it takes about 2 years for amaryllis to bloom from seed, so these are just about ready. I lost track of which plants were the parents, so we'll have to wait and see what surprises they bring. Here's one I'm really excited about, an Australian variety called Adriana. A friend gave it to me in August 2023 when it was just a tiny 1.6 cm seedling. Over time, it produced several bulbs, but I separated them so the mother bulb could put all its energy into flowering. And look at the beauty at the back. Amaryllis alfresco, a gorgeous double white variety. If you love white flowers, this one is a must-have. It even has 3 baby bulbs that might bloom as soon as next year. And here, 2 flower stalks. Moving to the front, here's another hybrid. If you take a close look at the flower stalk, you will notice something interesting. Amaryllis flower buds always appear inside a half scale. This is a part of their nature growth pattern. 1 flower stalk emerges for every 3 full scales and 1 half scale. So if you ever want to predict new buds, just count the scales. It should bloom in about a week or 2. I can't wait to see what it looks like. If you have multiple amaryllis varieties, try cross-pollinating them. You never know what unique flowers you might create. There's a step-by-step guide on my channel homepage, so check it out if you're interested in breeding your own amaryllis variety. It's really fun and rewarding. Right here we have a mother bulb with an upcoming flower stalk, and beside it, a big bulblet. In the back, there's a cluster of Amaryllis zombie, a South African variety. Interestingly, the baby bulbs have grown new leaves while the mature bulbs haven't. Let's count the flower bud. 1, 2, and 3. Here, 4. And this is the mother bulb. 5. 6. So many are coming. Now back to the front. This is Amaryllis vase. The bulb shape isn't perfect, and it was much larger last year when it bloomed, but it hasn't regained its size. I suspect an issue with the basal plate or roots, though it has a flower bud. When I gently shake it, I can feel the roots aren't strong enough. Let's dig a little and check. See this thick basal plate? That's the problem. Older, thicker basal plates tend to have fewer roots, slowing growth. After it blooms, I will unpot it and trim the basal plate slightly to help it recover. And here's Amaryllis' beautiful emotion. Look closely. There's that half scale again. That's where the flower bud forms. Here's another pot of alfresco. I absolutely love flower stalks. They are just as beautiful as the flowers themselves. They have so much promise, you know, like a little surprise waiting to unfold. If you get one this year, you will enjoy flowers year after year, and your bulbs will multiply over time. Definitely a great investment. At the back, we have Amaryllis Pretty Nymph. If you want a stunning display, plant several bulbs together in a large pot like I did. When spring comes, you'll get 1 or 2 flower stalks per bulb. If they bloom all at once, it will be breathtaking. If they bloom one after another, that's great too. You'll get to enjoy flowers for a longer time. So far, most of the bulbs that had their leaves trimmed have woken up with flower buds. Amaryllis is actually an easy-to-care-for plant, yet some people struggle to get them to rebloom. If you still have questions about their care, make sure to subscribe. There's a lot of helpful content on my channel homepage. Let's move on. Here are some smaller bulbs in square pots. I actually prefer square pots for small and medium-sized bulbs, especially in balcony gardens, since they save space. Even though these bulbs aren't big, they still produce slender flower stems. Here's a reddish flower bud. It's probably a red amaryllis. And look at this tiny flower bud. It belongs to Amaryllis belladonna. Even though the bulb is small, it can produce multiple flowers. See this one with a light green stripe down on the middle of the leaf? That's Mrs. Garfield. The flowers are small but very delicate, and they bloom twice a year, once in spring and again in autumn. Even when they are not flowering, their striped leaves make them stand out as beautiful houseplants. If you cross-pollinate it, the seedlings might inherit those striped leaves. Here are some of its hybrids. Can you see the striped leaves? I expect them to bloom next spring. And over here, 2 flower stalks and 2 baby bulbs alongside. This one in the front is Blossom Peacock, a double amaryllis. You can already see the pinkish color on the flower bud skin. It's beautiful. I love it. But this one, well, I'm afraid the flower bud is fading. It hasn't grown at all since emerging weeks ago. Sometimes, flower buds stop developing due to sudden weather changes, overwatering, underwatering, over-fertilizing, or even disease. Unfortunately, if a bud dies, there's nothing to do but wait for the next blooming cycle. Now here's a cluster of Amaryllis Amaryllis. So many baby bulbs, just look at them. Too many baby bulbs will share a lot of energy from the mother bulb, making it slow in blooming. So you can choose whether to divide and plant them separately. And here, 2 reddish flower stems from table dance. This variety is quite productive and produces lots of small bulblets. In the back, you can see some long, thin flower buds. And in the front, a light green striped leaf from another hybrid. This flower is about to open. It's pink and white. Unfortunately, it doesn't look very healthy. You can see red blotch on the stem and leaf. And here are a few more flower buds. And that's all about it for my Amaryllis. How's your doing? Are they ready to bloom? Before I go, let me show you one that's already in bloom. I'm not sure about its name. Someone told me it's a Thailand variety, but I can't confirm. It's red with a green stripe in the middle of each petal. The flower is small, but the petal is thick. Thick petal flowers can hold water and last longer. It has been blooming for 10 days, and the second flower stalk is coming. Next to it is Amaryllis silica, a gorgeous double orange variety. That's it for today. More blooms are on the way, so if you enjoy updates, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will be back soon with more Amaryllis updates. See you next time. Bye!